Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Biomentor Academy. మనం APRJC ఎంట్రన్స్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ బైపీసీ వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సిన బయాలజీ మెటీరియల్ లో న్యూట్రిషన్, రెస్పిరేషన్, ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ కి కావాల్సిన MCQs ముందు వీడియోస్ లో నేర్చుకున్నాం. ఈ వీడియోలో మనం నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది కోఆర్డినేషన్, ద లింకింగ్ సిస్టమ్ అండ్ ద నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్. దీనికోసం మనం కొన్ని బిట్స్ నేర్చుకుందాం. సో these bits are in the form of fill-ups and it is very useful to you for your entrance examination. Let us start. First bit, the responding to changes in environment in an organism is termed as irritability. Dash promotes the growth and elongation of the stem, root and the enlargement of many fruits. So this question is related to the plant hormone. Here the question is, which hormone is helpful for the growth of the stem, root and the enlargement of the fruits? It is nothing but none other than the auxins. Next, the proposal of the plant growth substances was first put forward by Charles Darwin. Dash hormone is responsible for the phototropism and the geotropism. You know about the trophic movements. Always the shoot is positive to phototropism and the root is always the positive to geotropism. So, due to the hormone auxins. Next, dash hormone is included in the fruits like apple and pear to get seedless fruits. You know, you might have heard and we have ate many seedless fruits nowadays. We are observing the seedless fruits. Without the seed, the fruits have without the seeds due to the hormone gibberellins. With the help of these gibberellins, if we will inject, we can get the seedless fruits. Next question is, dash hormone promotes especially for the cell division. It is cytokinins. For the division of the cells, is very essential for the plant growth and development. For that, cytokinins play a very important role. That can prolong the freshness of the leaves. So you need the freshness. The leaves are very fresh and look very active and young due to the septokinins, the hormone. Next, shedding of leaf and the fruits is due to the hormone. Shedding of leaf means whatever the falling of the leaves and the fruits. You might have observed the premature. Mostly we will observe in the mangoes, the premature small baby fruits will fall down without maturation. So this is due to the abscisic acids. And every day you might have observed the leaves, many leaves will fall from the plant. This shedding of leaves and the fruits is due to the abscisic acid. Next question is, early ripening of fruit is due to. So ripening means whatever మనం పండు అంటున్నాం, fruit, ripened fruit. So early ripening of the fruit is due to the hormone called ethylene. The chemical coordination. Now we are going to study some bits related to chemical coordination in animals. Before we studied about the plants, now we are going to study about the chemical coordination in animals. Master gland in the body is pituitary gland. This pituitary gland, you know, is present in the brain. It is a very pea-sized, but it is very powerful. It controls all the endocrine glands. That's why it is called the master gland of the body, in the body. Next, that gland acts as the bridge between the nervous and the endocrine system. So here the nervous system sending the impulses, whereas the endocrine system is secreting the hormones. So one of the gland, it is acts as a bridge in between the nervous system and endocrine system. That is none other than our pituitary gland. Insufficient production of vasopressin results in. So vasopressin is the hormone. If this hormone secretion becomes less, the disease, we are suffering from the disease is called diabetes insipidus. The deficiency of iodine in food results in simple goiter. So, if the iodine deficiency will be there in the neck region, the thyroxine hormone, thyroid gland will be present, it will secrete the thyroxine. For that, we need the iodine is very essential. If the iodine secretion will be very less, for that what will happen? These thyroxine hormone secretions will be reduced. This is very essential for the metabolic activities. So, to fulfill this iodine, we can use a simple iodized salts. If we will use, we will get the iodine deficiency we can fulfill. So, those who have the deficiency of this iodine in their food, it results the simple goiter, swelling of the neck, we will observe. So DAS hormone helps in the reabsorption of the sodium and water in the body. Which hormone will be reabsorbed? The sodium and water in the body, that is nothing but the aldosterone. Next question is, DAS hormone is secreted in conditions of physical and mental stress. When we are in very stress condition, in the examination mood or anything which you feel fear at that time, the hormone whatever is secreted, it is called adrenaline. And one more name for this adrenaline is fight or flight hormone. And the mixed gland in our body is called pancreas. Why the pancreas is called the mixed gland means it is the heterocrine gland. It will acts as the exocrine and the endocrine. Exocrine means it is helpful for the enzymes for the secretion of the proteins and lipids, whereas endocrine gland acts like the secretion of the insulin. That's why this pancreas is called the mixed gland. So glucagon is secreted when the levels of gas in the blood is low. It is glucose levels. When the glucose levels will be less in our body, glucagon, it is the reserved food which is stored in the liver. Whenever in our body the blood glucose levels will be low, this glucagon will be secreted so that it will maintain the sugar levels in the blood. Thus, the hormone DAS helps in implantation of the embryo. So, implantation of, that after the fertilization in the uterus, the implantation will be taking place. So, in the fallopian tube itself, after fertilization, the embryo, the development will be taking place. Then, after the development of the embryo, implantation will be occur in the uterus. So, for that implantation, a hormone play very important role. That hormone is called the progesterone. Deficiency of the iodine in the food results in enlargement of the thyroid gland. So, if the iodine deficiency will be there, the thyroid gland will be enlarged. Why? Because as I discussed before, the thyroxine hormone is helpful for metabolic activities of our body. So here you might have know about the feedback mechanism. This feedback mechanism, due to this feedback mechanism, our pituitary gland alarm to the thyroid gland to secrete the thyroxine. If the iodine secretion is less, the thyroid gland unable to secrete that thyroxine. It makes a swelling of the enlargement of the neck. So that disease is called what goiter we are saying due to the thyroid gland, enlargement of the thyroid gland. What is here? The question is deficiency of the iodine in the food results in the enlargement of a thyroid gland. Now we are going to study a few bits related to human nervous system. The largest part of the brain is cerebrum. So, the cerebrum is the largest part. Here the thinking, memory, speech, sensation, everything will be there. That's why it is the largest part of the brain. The cranial nerves that controls the heartbeat and the secretion of the pancreas is called vagus nerve. This is the 10th cranial nerve. Its duty is to control the heartbeat and the secretions of the pancreas. Next question is, that is a center for regulation of the body temperature, hunger, thirst, and emotions. It is nothing but the hypothalamus. So this hypothalamus, it is controls, regulates our body temperature, hunger, and thirst, and emotions. That controls all the voluntary movement of our body. So, in our body, two types of movements will be voluntary movement and involuntary movement. Voluntary movement means which can be in our control, whereas involuntary movement means our internal structures, organ systems, which are not under our control. So these voluntary movements of our body is under the control of cerebellum, and even it is helpful for the posture. To maintain the posture, the cerebellum play a very vital role. That has the center to control the respiration, heartbeat, blood pressure, and body temperature, secretion of the salivary glands. This is the medulla oblongata. So here these are all the involuntary functions. See, cannot control our respiration, we cannot control our heartbeat, blood pressure, body temperature, secretions of the salivary glands. These are all not under our control. So which are not under our control, those are called involuntary. So those involuntary things are under the control of medulla oblongata. The sudden and involuntary action that saves us from the danger are called reflex arc. And the next bit is the dash part of the nervous system controls the involuntary action. Even the spinal cord is also controls all the involuntary sudden actions will be controlled by the spinal cord. The brain weight is only dash percentage of our body weight. The brain is a, as you know, it is very important and the largest organ. We can say that its weight is only 2% of our body weight. That's considered as the most complicated organ in animal kingdom. So, which organ? Here the dash considered means which organ is considered as the most complicated organ in the animal kingdom means in our body, in human body, the brain is a very complicated organ. So, the next question comes to the brain consumes about dash percentage of the total oxygen consumed by the body. How much oxygen we are taking? Out of these, 20% of the oxygen is consumed by the brain. So, the structural and functional unit of the reflex action is called the reflex arc. The structural and functional unit of the reflex action is called what? A reflex arc. So, friends, this is what about the important bits related to this topic. Please go through it and uh, read thoroughly. Most of the bits will be covered from this. And next, in next video, we are going to complete our last topic, that is the reproduction. So please watch the videos, understand, utilize it, and subscribe it. Thank you.